I'm gonna show you guys the only 3 thoracic mobility movements that you're gonna need. Using these 3, you're really not gonna need anything else. It's all about cover it all. Now, what is thoracic mobility? So your thoracic spine is the part of your spine right under your cervical spine being your neck. Then you have your thoracic spine. This is the part that you see people have bad posture with. So if you have those rounded shoulders forward, the kyphosis in your back making you look like a hunchback, that's gonna be in your thoracic spine. While our vertebrae don't have much movement, there is still a necessity for a small range of motion to have optimal movement patterns, to have good posture, to not have pain in your shoulders and in your back. So again, even though it's not a lot of movement you have back there in between your vertebrae, there is still a necessary amount, even though it is just a little bit. So that's why we do thoracic mobility, to open up this upper back and to be able to have better lifting form, like I said, better posture, and not have pain in that upper back area. The first one I'm gonna show you, super duper simple, guys. All we're using is a foam roller for all of these, and for one of them, I'm gonna add the band just to progress it and make it a little harder. First one, you're gonna put that foam roller right at armpit level. If you notice, if my shoulders are right out here, it should be right on the foam roller. 2 ways to do it. You can activate your glutes to have a neutral spine, or you can kind of keep your glutes down on the floor. Some people will crucify you for keeping your glutes down. Oh, it's wrong. It's the same shit, guys, okay? I like to actually put my glutes down, but if you want to be a stickler, you can bring your glutes up. All you're gonna do is put your hands interlocked behind your head, and then you're gonna reach back. Again, you can do it with your butt down, like I said also. The reason I like putting my hands behind my head and not keeping them straight is because I use the back of my head to push down, and then I pull my elbows back as well. I'll hold this for about 5 seconds, then come right back up. There's 2 ways to do it. You can hold it for a shorter amount of time and kind of do reps with it, or you can kind of just hold it for a prolonged amount of time, maybe like 30 or 45 seconds, and do it like that. So that's the first one. The second one, which we will progress, is with the foam roller, arms like this, you're gonna roll it out, push your chest and head down to the floor, and just let your arms get stretched overhead. If we wanna progress this one, guys, we're gonna add the band around our wrist. Now when we extend out, we're gonna do some end range shoulder flexion with each arm, and then still get that good stretch. Again, this is just a way of progressing it. It's not necessary. If you don't even have the overhead mobility yet, focus on that before you start adding the band. And the third and final one is gonna be a little bit of rotation. So here we put our knee on the foam roller to stop our lower back from rotating and trying to keep everything in the thoracic spine. When you first do a few reps of this, you're gonna be a little tight. As you go through the reps more and more, usually it loosens up pretty quickly. So here, hands in front, our goal is to touch the back of our hand here on the floor on the other side while keeping the knee on the foam roller. So let's see on my first rep. And I actually got it, nice. If you find your knee coming up, you can kind of hold it with this hand for the first few reps, and your back usually cracks. And then once you've kind of warmed up into it, it should be a lot easier. A way to progress this one as well, I don't have a long band, but if you had a long band, you can kind of grab the band here and pull the band all the way to the other side. So again, if you're someone that's dealing with posture issues, upper back pain, if you can't seem to get your deadlift and your squat form down because your back is always rounded, try these 3 movements and they're gonna help you out. #Garcia.